Hey, good evening, everybody. Will from WC Review. I apologize. It's been a while since I've put any content out there. But it's time. It's time for me to talk about this knife. And I have so much other stuff to do. I really, really do. I know a lot of people who have channels that go through editing and all that stuff. I don't think I've ever done that. Everything I do is a first take. I speak my mind. I do my review. And then I post it. So just so you know, there'll be a lot of ums and a lot of misspoken things and such. But here we go. Okay, so I've been talking to friends and waiting and just hoping to get my Jake Hoback knife, and I did receive this probably a month and a half ago. And I've spoken about my half breed and my other favorite types of knives, but this has become my number one favorite by far. So let's get to it. One thing I noticed before we get into this, I did a little bit of research on Jake Hoback, and if you look on his site, you'll see that he likes to give back to the community. And one of the things that he does, he participates with a foundation for the blind, and those are the people who make and build these boxes. So I thought that was worthy of mention. I think that that's a really good thing. And I've seen and done enough research on Jake Hoback that he really does seem like a decent guy. So let's give him a break as far as the USA thing is concerned. He puts out an awesome product, and here we go. Okay, so this is the way the box comes. You know, this is the Hoback Husky. So it comes like this. Trying to do this with one hand. Okay, you get your swag. You get your little what's it called? I can't think of it. The patch. It comes with the tools to take the knife apart. Jake also has a tutorial on how to care for the knife and take it apart and put it back together. It comes packaged like this. I believe packaging is, a very important part of the experience, and B, the quality of what you're looking at. So it comes in a beautiful, beautiful box, and here is the knife. Okay, so let's put the beautiful box to the side with the tool. Morale patch, that's what it's called. Thank you. Okay, so morale patch, there you go. Oh, I also told my buddy Matt from Ford I would mention him. So Matt, what's up, brother? I told you I would mention you. So here is the Hoback Husky. Okay. The overall length of this puppy, 9¼ inches, 9.25. Closed, 5.5 inches. The cutting edge is 3.625, and the blade length is 3.75. Now listen to this. You hear that? It's got like a little bit of a hiss. I've called it the Hoback hiss. And it sounds awesome. Now I'm going to flip the knife over and I'm going to show you something. That is not stock. I ordered that special. I kind of think it was a mistake, because when I tell you how much I paid for a pocket clip, you might agree with me. That thing was $80. And to be quite honest, Jake, it doesn't look as beautiful as it does in person. It doesn't look as beautiful as it does on the website in person. I still dig it, though, so I'm only half sorry I got it. But I'll tell you later what I was going to show you. But listen to this. It just makes it makes a very distinctive noise. So I'll call it the Hoback hiss. The blade thickness, 1/4 inch, 0.25, 25 thousandths. It is incredible. It's got the black DLC stonewash finish all around it. The handle is all milled titanium. They call it twill carbon fiber milled titanium. The blade material is Nitro V, which is a nitrogen infused steel. If you do your research on it, it's a very good blade steel, and I'm happy with it. To be honest with you, I've never really had a problem with any blade steel from D2 on up. But I also am not someone who's out in the field hard using a knife all the time. So I'm never going to have an issue with it. But listen, everybody wants to know. There's a perceived value in knowing you've got something of high quality, of high-end steel. So I like knowing I have Nitro V, even if I never need it. So what are some other things I can tell you? The weight. It's a little bit heavy, 9.6 ounces. Some people think that's a pocket tank. I will call it a little bit heavy, but I will EDC this like a mofo. Love it. Love this knife. Love big knives. That's just me. I like overbuilt knives. Now, I love this knife so much that I bought another one. I wanted the gray one too. When I've got something on my hands that is just of such high quality, I can't get enough of it. So I bought another one of these. Listen, now that I've got everything I want, I'll tell you. Listen, Arizona Custom Knives has these on sale for like $425, $450, which for that price, all day long, these knives. $675, yeah, that's a lot of money, and I'll tell you, it's still worth it. But my half-breed was my all-time favorite. Love this knife, but I'm telling you right now, my Hoback Husky is my numero uno. We'll do a little comparison. I won't use the other one to compare it. And here's another of my favorites is my Medford Proxima. But you can see they're all pretty much in the same league there, right? I mean, this, boom, boom, boom. I mean, this is a beautiful, light, just precision. I mean, you could tell where the money goes when you get a Medford. But that's a separate review on a separate day. But another super high-quality knife. But I still don't love it anywhere near as much as I love these two knives. This is my half-breed. If you haven't handled one, highly recommended. This is a pocket tank, but I love it. So, again, my Hoback Husky. Is there anything I haven't told you? The handle thickness. These are 1/4-inch slabs on either side, and the back spacer, I believe, is like 31 thousandths, 0.31, and that's to accommodate, the washers and everything. There's a couple of little extra thingies in there I know that's very technical, extra thingies, but that require that to be a little bit fatter than a 1/4 inch. But you could see that the pivot is fat. It's T8s all around, by the way. From the pivot to everything, changing the pocket clip was no problem. And again, T8s all around. So that's a nice thing to make that universal. Let me know what you think of the pocket clip. If you saw it on the website, it should be bright and shining with all these vibrant colors. But listen, I still dig it. It makes the knife all that much more custom to me. But when you have it in your hand, I'm going to rotate. My office is a mess. Forgive me. This knife feels like it was built from my hand, like they took a mold of my hand and made it for this knife. I just love it. It's got a modified Tanto blade. It's super sharp. It's just my favorite knife, and I can't say that enough times. I love it. Like I said, I loved it so much. I got two. There's only one more left that I would really want, and that would be the carbon fiber one. So if anyone has that and has any words to say about it, let me know. But this is my, I wouldn't call it a review. It's an unboxing. It's an opinion. I haven't put the knife through any paces. I know it's a tool that's made for hard use. It'll probably never happen, but I will EDC it all the time. I highly, 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 highly recommend checking out the Hoback line. He's got the Quieback. He's got a bunch of smaller and other knives, but this one is the one for me, the Jake Hoback Husky. I know Jake's working on some hatchets now too, and I did speak with him on Instagram, and he mentioned that he's got another folder coming out, so stay tuned for that too, folks. But Hoback Husky, awesome knife, awesome company, good guy. Check it out. Thank you.